Cheers! I had an amazing time yesterday at my Let's Make Your Brand and Biz Authentic workshop. We truly went global. Participants joined from France, United States of America, Turkey, Brazil, and so many others. We were from 10 different countries. My heart is so full, not just because the workshop was a success and people loved it, but because I felt deeply connected the work I do and to everyone who was there. One theme that stood out during the workshop for both the participants and me, it was the importance of creating lasting relationship with clients. As I shared this information with the participants, I learned once again from myself how important it is to build a relationship before everything else, before you make sales and after you have your client relationship. Maybe sometimes you stop talking to your clients, your previous clients, or sometimes you end up in a bitter way. And some conversations need to be ended in a bitter way. Sometimes your energy doesn't match anymore, and that's okay. But ideally, what I like to do and have been doing for over a decade as a freelancer and a business owner is that I create a warm relationship with my clients. I become friends with them first. And that's the key. From this video, if you take nothing but this, is building that close relationship. Having boundaries, but having the warm connection in keeping the relationship after you work with them is so important. Because at the core, being a human, we all want to be accepted. We all want to be acknowledged. We all want to be seen, right? So what you want to do when you build a client relationship, you might want to become their best supporter first. You might want to just love them, support them, and setting clear boundaries around your business relationship to not get hurt afterwards, because that also happens. During the workshop, I shared a few photos with my clients to highlight how these relationships have shaped my journey as a person and as a professional. One of my clients who came to my wedding last year, you see our photo here? And one of them is a returning client whom I worked when I was in the US, and then she became my client again, and we are not working together right now, but we are supporting each other on our digital platforms. We go back to each other all the time when we need something. So we have this ongoing support, so there is no bitterness. And I have other clients whom I call or text for Thanksgiving or for the New Year, for anything, and they do the same for me, for my birthday and anything else. So you don't have to work with them again. You might, it's possible, but creating this relationship is first very important as a human, and second is important as a business owner, as a freelancer, as an entrepreneur, as you, entrepreneur like yourself, because they might refer you more clients. The more you love them, the more you support them, because they came to your world, they entered your business and personal relationship, and now they know you and you know them. So the more you build that relationship strong as it's possible, the more you will gain more from it. If you gain nothing, you gain a friend. How about that? I've seen so many entrepreneurs, so many people around me that they start building a client relationship, business relationship, and only business relationship, money-based. And when it ends, they cut off. They never talk each other. They even unfollow each other on social media, block their phone numbers. It's not ideal. And sometimes, as I mentioned, sometimes it's necessary to do if you come across each other's boundaries and some negative situations happen. That's another story for another day. But if nothing else happened, if you just stopped working together, then why creating that interesting vibe around you? Just be friends, just be their supporters. Still give. The season is being grateful and also giving back, giving each other. What I did last night, for me it was the last night, but for people who joined from the United States to my workshop was the morning time for them. What I did was I gave as many content as I could because I wanted to support them. And guess what? In the workshop, some of them were my previous clients, some of them my new friends, new people that I just got to know them. And some of them were my current clients and friends, dear friends who wanted to learn from me and supported me. So it's important to have this relationship with you and your clients. So what you want to do when you have a potential client next time and a real client, be their friend, support them, ask what they need. That's what you need to do anyways when you start working with a client, but ask what they need. Even if they don't become your client, ask them what they need, how you can support them genuinely without selling. That is the key. That is another story for another day. The key to sell is selling without selling. The more you give, the more you put yourself out there with your boundaries, that's important, the more people will see the real you, your true self, your authenticity, and they trust you. Trust is so important. So, as I mentioned, I have been giving since yesterday. I have a gift for you as well. If you look below this video, you will see a link where you can find a template for you to use to create your own with your own words. But as a template, you can use to build a lasting client relationship. You'll find message, email templates. Use your own words, create your own, and email me what you came up with, and we can talk. Until next time, happy Christmas. I will have another video for Christmas, but for now, it's the Christmas season. Until next time, stay joyful.